Thanks, Taker. Good games.
Okay.
Okay, in the meanwhile,
Bye.
we have Turkey versus Spain. And the first round just went to Turkey. Let's take a quick look at the lineups. We have Judas, Katur, Akela, Podolski, and Tsu.
Yeah,
it's good.
First thing I noticed with that lineup is the majority of them are actually CTF players. So it'll be. So I'm going to assume this is Spain's map, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure about that. And I think at the start of this season, people were saying that Judas and Couture were not going to play, but well, it seems that they are playing this after all. And well, let's take a look at Spain's lineup.
Algiers chose Turkey chose Algiers CTF.
Right. Okay. Thank you for that. So
We
yeah,
have another
as we
CTF
expected, this was Spain's lineup. Now I know Spain have actually been doing a lot of training. I played against them a few times myself, and especially this map. So
let's
see
take
how
a look
this
at
goes.
the lineup, right?
Yeah,
We
indeed.
have Bad Boy, who is the captain, and Cantina Headshot, or
Yeah, I can't remember who that plays
an
for.
alias.
No, Cantina is actually his actual alias.
Oh.
But
I'm sorry.
anyway, yeah, their lineup's pretty much comprised of ASM players. So let's try and get away from the lineups and let's focus on how the games are going.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Spain has taken 2 rounds.
Indeed, which, considering this is their maps, no surprise. I'm sure they're well versed in the tactics. Now, one thing I noticed is they're not sending anybody globe.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. I wonder if this is something they've trained, or whether it's something that they're just sort of like mixing in, because I believe when I did PCW against them, they did send people globes, so it must be something new that they're trying.
And if I remember correctly, I think they had people on Globe the first one, but I might be wrong about that. So.
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, we see Cantina taking the SR8, which is no surprise. From what I understand, he's actually a pretty good SR8. But Turkey taking the round overall, and it's no surprise to see Bad Boy at the moment topping the scoreboard for Spain, especially with his background in the game. And great hits from TSU, as he pushes out and takes advantage of the fact that Cantina only has an SR8.
That was... It was a rush, but that wasn't really a server, so I'm not sure how I
It
should
seemed
call
to be a
that
little
rush.
bit of a delayed rush through mid, I believe.
Yeah,
a lot of teams try and incorporate that, but very few managed to pull it off.
A lot of people were going through infirmary and 2 at servers, as far as I know.
Yeah, indeed.
And that's a nice exchange there. Dems got taken out and Akela got taken out, and Judas is going down as well.
Yeah, and that's given Spain the advantage in this one, although Destroyer's low. And I believe I just heard someone push into Infirm, although he may have gone back. No, he did. It's a good kill for Kenta. But he's alone against, what is it, 2, 3? Sorry, the scoreboard's at 3, yeah.
We have
He's
a hard time tonight with the scoreboard.
Yeah, it doesn't update too often, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we see Kentor here taking a very standard position. A great headshot by Destroyer, picking up the round for Spain.
It was actually a Kevlar helmet right there. So
was it? Oh, even better then.
He flicked right on. That was
brilliant.
Really good. Yeah. Ooh, that's.
Ooh,
are they rushing?
They're rushing. Seems like they're pushing through both flying and servers. Oh, but he managed to pick one up with him. That's great. 2 people from Spain have gone down.
And they know the position now. Turkey has them surrounded, and they got the round.
It's a great round pickup for Turkey. We see Akela not doing too great here, but Akela's going to be a major advantage to them for in CTF, considering he is a well-known CTF player. We see Spain now sending people to Globe. Maybe they've got multiple tactics that they're switching between. It's very strange.
And of course, this is the other side, so.
Oh,
maybe
it's possibly that.
Yeah.
And we see
different tactics for different sides.
And we see Turkey holding Spacio here, which isn't too surprising. I mean, they've got the lead, and I'd expect them to sort of play a bit more defensive considering it's Spain's map. But
Turkey
the first kill going to Spain.
Pretty much setting up the same way as Spain was doing.
Yeah. But Spain, they know how to break it down. If it's the same way they've done it, you know, they know what to do. They know the positions, and it's a wonderful rush from Spain. They're managing to take
really
all but
well
one.
coordinated, and down goes Couture, and that's another round to Spain.
Indeed, another pickup for Spain, bringing the
Making it
scores to 4-4. Which I'm sure is still a surprise, and obviously Turkey can still easily pick up, you know, the next round, next couple of rounds. And it looks like they're pushing servers again. Will we see the guy come out of below red? Apparently not. Maybe they're just holding servers. Oh no, it was a delayed rush.
You
and
called it.
Cantina's gonna
You
bleed.
called it. No, great hits from Couture right there, and Podolski taking
we see
down another guy. Moving into the corner, Acock on his own versus...
Acock's running out of ammo and he didn't realise, but he picks one up and he
Right.
sees the second. Is he gonna pick him up? He's got a huge advantage. Oh, and a wonderful headshot by Podolski.
Well
taking
done by
around Turkey.
Podolski. Podolski playing with his life there, just not rushing in, but that's something you should do when he's behind blue books, because he has a big advantage.
Indeed, one thing that I noticed which is strange, which most teams don't tend to take on Orbital, is 2 medkits by Turkey. Obviously it gives them the huge advantage that they have one on Infirm and one on Globe. But even then, you know, it's just the corner they have to go through, so I find that somewhat strange.
Yeah.
And Turkey with an advantage here.
I agree
wouldn't be
there.
surprised to see them push it. And that's exactly what they're doing, leaving Bad Boy alone. Oh, wonderful hits by Bad Boy. He's brought his
Making
down to
3
a
kills
two.
or 2 kills?
2 kills and 1 bled from previous damage. He's got 1v1.
Ooh, this is a great clutch.
I don't agree with the moving, and I'm sure he knows where he is. But the sound, and Judas picks up the kill.
Nice
Unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, Bad Boy made far too much noise there, and it made it too easy for Judas to pre-shoot.
Ooh,
Judas missing
playing
his
very
slide.
risky there, yeah.
Yeah, he seemed to miss his slide, but and no surprise that the first kill goes to Spain, and you know, Bad Boy. And what Spain still seem to be running this SR8. Turkey are playing extremely aggressive. They're continuously pushing through mid and through servers, and
I would
Turkey are
drop
running
the
an
SR8,
SR8. Indeed. Sorry, I mean Spain are running the SR8.
Yeah. Oh, did you say it wrong?
I said, yeah, I mixed the two teams up.
I didn't even notice.
Upper Cantino, great hits with the MP5, picking up the round for Turkey.
Yeah, he should take an LR300 and then MP5K as secondary.
Indeed, I
he's
haven't.
doing great.
Oh, great kill, nade by Akrok there, pre-nade
Well-
in the Infirm. And Turkey are pushing again, but it's gone completely against them this time. They've pushed, and you know, Spain
That
were
was
prepared.
nice. Yeah.
Which, as this game goes on for longer and longer, it's going to become more apparent that Spain, you know, they're going to know their rushes, they're going to know what they're doing, and they're going to be able to counter it. And
This is a important game for also the Netherlands, because Spain and Turkey are in Group D, and so is the Netherlands. So
indeed, and I believe you won your game tonight, right? Against
Yeah, we did.
Slovakia, was it?
I wanna quickly mention Ryojin. Fuck you. Why didn't you show up? And
Oh, great.
no,
Anyway, another round gone to Spain here. This match is extremely close, and you've got 2 players standing out for Spain, Bad Boy and Destroyer, both very important members of ASN. But even so, the scores are extremely close, which is surprising. I mean, it's Spain's map, it's a map they've trained a lot, and Turkey are just managing to rush them, basically. Every round win I've seen Turkey take has been a rush.
Turkey is so aggressive. But well, they're doing pretty good up to now.
Yeah, indeed, that rush, maybe a bit lack of coordination there, and Turkey may have fell apart on that rush, which wasn't too great. And Cantina's still running the SR8. Turkey are just constantly throwing pressure on them, and I haven't seen him pick up 1 kill with it.
Well, this
He's
might
going
be
to
the
prove me,
first one.
yeah, exactly, he might prove me wrong here, but I don't believe Podolski's going to step out. I'm sure he's not stupid. And I believe it's now 3v3, and Spain are playing very, very late reactions from Bad Boy.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Whoa.
Spain are playing. I wouldn't be surprised to see Spain just hold
Well,
red room here.
If you take a look at Bad Boy's ping, that explains it.
I
pretty
don't know.
much.
His ping's not too bad. It's only 90. I've seen a lot worse. Oh,
Well,
God, it's pinging
but
them.
his ping goes up to
And great nade.
110 now.
Yeah, indeed. Great
But
nade
well,
by.
well played by Couture.
Indeed.
Was it Couture? Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
it was.
Kato. Oh, speaking of the SR8, there's Cantina picking up his first kill with it. I believe the rest were with the MP5.
And Orbital is a really hard map to play 4 versus 5. Because, like, in Infirmary, you need to have this crossfire of one guy in
Corner.
corner and the other one sitting back there. It's more
Indeed.
towards the main side.
We see
And if you
Kentor alone here.
If you don't have that crossfire, it's really hard to win Infirmary.
Yeah, indeed. And it seems to be one thing Spain are doing well. They seem to be able to lock Turkey down into a position and put pressure onto them. Obviously allowing them to pick up the kills.
Ooh.
Oh,
Again,
we
they
can
have
see
two
Turkey go for the
guys,
rush. Yeah, here we go. Turkey are rushing.
Yeah, he just
Container
knows
did
it.
get the
As soon
shot,
as he
but-
sees 2 guys at surface, he knows that there will be another guy coming from bedroom.
But they may have failed on this rush. I don't know what went wrong for them, but everybody just fell down and died. And Spain managed to pull the 2 Globe players back to support. Oh, and Turkey seemed to still be going for this really aggressive playstyle, pushing 5 straight onto Globe on the Spacio spawn. Something
like
that
it.
you very rarely see. Yeah, but they're not pushing straight through, although Spain seem to be 5-man down. Oh, great nade by Dems! Picking up a double kill behind the Globe. And Spain are pushing in, which is no surprise. And I think this is going to be another easy round take for Spain. Judas.
all alone and around poster.
Yeah, he seems to have ran
Or-
away and baited his team, unfortunately for them. So,
Yeah. I don't like that, but maybe he can get a nice clutch here.
yeah, it's relying too much on the clutch though, that's the problem.
He's not
But we'll see how he
going
goes.
to blue box. Of course, blue box is very predictable, but it is a great position to be in whenever you have the clutch. But
Spain
is
weren't even
really
looking
smart,
for him.
yeah.
Yeah. I think they were just trying to run down the clock though, especially with these 4-minute rounds. If you're not quick, you're just going to see the time run away from you. Turkey are being aggressive, but I don't know where their main player or server player was. It seems somebody rushed straight round that went round the back of
Oh, good job.
below red room.
Well, yeah, the thing is, you have to rush if you are behind. Like,
Yeah, no, of course you do, but with 7 minutes remaining, it's a little strange to see Turkey being so aggressive.
yeah, that's right. Ooh, Galling playing with his life.
Yeah, indeed. And we see Turkey pressuring this one side of the map, the biosphere side. And I
Spain
believe
is
it's because they know
camping it
Spain
up.
are there.
Yeah.
Spain are doing exactly what I expect, though. I mean, they're playing slow, they're running down the clock, and they're trying to force their opponents into a position which gives them the advantage. So, and Turkey dying, unfortunately, and you know they shouldn't be dying. They're letting themselves get picked off here.
Quickly want to mention that Dems really has picked up his game. He was 4 in 11 at some point, and now he's 16 in 19. So
Oh,
he's really
it's
doing good
really
at the
picked it up then.
moment. Ooh, that was a big miss. If he would have hit that shot, then it would be a short of the round, actually.
Indeed. Spain seem to be pushing out of Infirm, maybe towards servers. They are towards servers, and
And
Turkey
they are
heard it.
too slow.
Indeed,
Yeah.
Turkey heard it.
Judas and Couture, 2 of the best players on Turkey's sides. But
In
yeah, you
terms
want
of
to have
current
the
stats, yeah.
yeah, you want to have the edge rate.
Red team wins.
Okay, don't agree with the way he played there. It's not something I would do myself.
Yeah, I think if I was to be in that position, I'd play it a lot more defensive and let them come to me.
Yeah, you want to keep distance because you have the SR8. That's like
Indeed.
the only way you have an opportunity to win the round.
Exactly, and we're seeing a repeat every round. Spain are picking up the first kill on Turkey. Whether that's because of the constant aggression they're using and Spain are just pretty much camping it, or whether it's just stupidity or what, I don't know, but Spain are constantly picking up the first kill. Obviously putting themselves in a great position to win the round, because coming back from a deficit on this map requires so much teamwork and so much communication that under a lot of circumstances it's almost impossible.
Breaking camps on this map is really something really hard.
Indeed it is, indeed it is. And we see a similar playstyle as we have for the last 10 minutes from Spain. They've been holding the advantage by 2 to 3 rounds constantly in the last 10 minutes. And they seem to be playing very, very defensive on Biosphere. Nakros pushing in here, but terrible hits. And he does. Oh!
Oh.
As I say that, he picks up a wonderful double kill with the Desert Eagle.
That was really nice. I think
Brilliant.
from this side, Turkey should focus a little bit more on corner. From what I've seen so far, is that Spain tends to go back to biosphere, like, so that means that you can flank them from corner. But yeah, they do send 2 guys infirmary, but sometimes the guys go back to biosphere, and that's when they can lose rounds.
Indeed, TSU alone here against, I believe, 3 Spanish players. He knows one of them are low because his team should have informed him. And he should be able to hit a medic in, but Spain is set up to defend that. And of course, they just rush him down.
Yeah, leg shot.
Indeed. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Turkey continue with their rushes here. I mean, they've been losing so many rounds due to their miscoordination and the mess. Mess is a bit of a harsh word, but it's just that they don't seem to be working well together. You see one person push in at one moment in time, and then 10 seconds later another person pushes in. Like that, for example, and they lose the first kill. And that just allows Spain to, you know, outnumber people. Fight them 2v1, fight them 3v1, you know, it's...
Yeah, you're completely right about that.
We see them destroy here, pushing
Going
out...
in for the flank. That's
great
a good
hit from
flank.
Destroy. Oh, great double kill from Destroy. Leaving
strong.
Podolski with it all to do. Well, Podolski knows where they are, but it's terrible aim. No hits. It's... I can't see...
Podolski not being unhit for the first time.
Yeah, indeed. Well known for his unhittability.
And again, that's a rush from Turkey, and nice
great
kill,
SR8
just
pick.
right.
And another one.
one.
And Dems is returning to help his teammate, but takes a headshot from Podolski. The last 2 players of Turkey are...
That's a 3rd kill with the SR8, and...
He's not going to pick up the 4th, but great shooting by Cantina. Completely nullifying that rush and once again refusing Turkey another round. I mean, Turkey currently are at, what, 7-round deficit with 2 minutes 20 remaining. I mean, mathematically, I don't think it's possible for them to win this, although I
Cantina
don't
making another SR8 kill here, by the way.
Yeah. He's really picked up that SR8.
It just shows how important an SR8 can be.
But this seems to be a great series of communication and coordination from Spain. Whenever you see one person die, you switch to the next and they're flanking around behind them. And generally just trying to get them a 2v1 disadvantage.
Yeah, Turkey is going for the rush again, it seems like.
It's all they can do. I mean, like I said, mathematically they can't win, but they're still going to try, and they're still going to try and close this gap by as much as possible. I mean, losing 16-15 is a lot better than losing 16-2. Great shot by Cantina! Absolutely brilliant. He's really picked up his SR8 there.
Blue team wins.
And he even finishes off Euros with his MP5K.
Indeed.
Making it 17-10 for Spain, and Dems pushing up to Globe with nades. Nice nades. He doesn't hit them, I think.
But pressures him off from behind that globe and allows him to get the kill. Just looking at the scores briefly, the one thing I can see... Oh, great shooting.
Couture, great stuff right there.
But like I said, just looking at the scores briefly, I can see that Spain, they have 5 very evenly skilled players. I mean, okay, there's a 10 kill difference between them, but, you know, everybody's up in that 20 kill range. And Turkey's sticking to their guns and forcing rushes against them here. Whether they can pick up rounds is yet to be seen. Although Cantina alone, and he's rushing with an MP5, but gets a great series of hits.
Oh, Desert Eagle!
Unfortunately, he went for the SR8 over the Desert Eagle. Which is another round pickup for Turkey. But with 30 seconds remaining and 5 rounds to go, it's not possible.
Turkey is just closing the gap, but they know they're not going to win this.
Indeed they are. I'm sure they're looking forward to CTF though.
Spain is not known for his CTF skills, but they're surely not bad at it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, most of these Spanish players, I mean, Destroy, Bad Boy, Dems, Akrog also, I believe, are coming from ASN.
Yes.
And ASN, as far as I know, only play Team Survivor.
Yeah, that is true.
Although, correct
Dems
me if I'm wrong.
is playing Division 1 CTF with In-Tribe.
Right.
And I think Destroy also played CTF, but I might be wrong about that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure of the Spanish player's background, but I definitely know of both Judas, Akela, and Podolski playing heavily, a lot of CTF.
And Couture. Couture, of course.
Indeed, and it's the end of the map here, and we see Spain taking it 19-12, which is to be expected, I mean, with it being their map. And we see Spain generally, all 5 players were having a solid game, which is obviously a benefit to the team.
Yeah, I'm just looking here at the screenshot right now. If you take a look at Akela's score, he was lacking a little bit with 13 kills and 28 deaths. Yeah, that's not really helping. Podolski was not doing too good in the beginning of the match, I think, but he really stepped it up and he finished with a score of 25-27.
Yeah, but unfortunately it was too little too late.
Exactly, and no one in Turkey's team managed to get a positive ratio.
Did they not at all?
Yeah, not at all, none of them.
Well, the
on
scores
other
do
hand, you
tend
have-
to reflect that.
Yeah, well, on the other hand, you have Spain, and they all have positive ratio. Yeah, they do. Just quickly have to check that.
Yeah, indeed.
Don't want to tell lies here.
No, of course. And I believe, what did Seven say we were moving on to?
CTF Algers.
CTF Algers, right. So, we're going to be playing another Algers game here. Obviously, we watched the Italy and Croatia Algers game, and Italy absolutely dominated it. All
And
players playing well.
If you didn't watch the Italy versus Croatia match, just make sure you. I'm not going to tell the scores, but you have to look on YouTube whenever we put it up. It was a great match.
It was a stunning match.
Yeah, speaking of YouTube, good that you mentioned that. It'll take a long ass time before all those matches get uploaded. This is our 5th match of the evening, or of the day, I should say. And you'll be lucky if they're all uploaded on Friday. I can tell you that now. I'll have to do a lot of editing, etc. So you'll have to be... well, what you can do in the meantime, of course, is subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, like everything, it's youtube.com and then /UrbanZone League. Same for our Twitter, same for our Facebook, etc.
But not for Twitch TV. There is
not
just
for
Urban
Twitch
Zone.
TV. That's a very good point indeed. Urban Zone indeed. You can follow us there, and Urban Zone 2, but that's not being used yet. Anyway, as you can hear, a flag is being run, which can only mean one thing.
CTF.
The players are in Algiers, and it's CTF, as Prime mentioned. I would like to thank Vogels and Prime just one more time, because as I mentioned before, this is Prime's very first time shoutcasting, and it's 2 matches in a row. So, well, great job by them.
Well, getting closer to that 5 already.
Indeed. And Vogels is getting closer to that 10.
Yeah, of course.
That magical number.
I'll let you know when I'm close to the 150.
Oh, a good point actually. Silver Fox in the Twitch chat saying that he's the only one posting comments in the YouTube videos. We really appreciate your comments. I mean, it sounds weird, but I get so many PMs in IRC saying thanks a lot for what you're doing, blah 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 blah. We want to see them in YouTube and on Facebook, because you shouldn't only be thanking me, you should be thanking all the shoutcasters, etc. I mean, some of the shoutcasters, one in particular, had kind of a bad time in the last shoutcast he did. I'll just come out and say it was Binary Thief. We got pretty... well, I would say trolled by the Northern American community.
Yeah, but I mean, I watched that shoutcast, and I think it's not as though you did a bad job. It was more a lack of knowledge of the North American scene, and with the North American scene, you know,
also that it was 3 AM in the morning.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, the North American players like to jump on mistakes,
yeah,
and
exactly.
that's what they did.
And I wouldn't say that it was the best shoutcast we ever did. I mean, without a doubt, it was also the first shoutcast we did in 2013. But yeah. I just want to mention that. I think that some people also think that we get paid for this or whatever. That's not the case whatsoever.
I wish.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, just speaking of the best shoutcast ever, if you want to see that, keep an eye on YouTube and look for the Italy-Croatia match. I think me and Vogg did a wonderful job. If you know, just saying, just putting that out there.
certainly was a good match.
Right, no mention of the Shoutcast?
No, I'm just kidding. It was a good Shoutcast too. Very good preparation, especially, and good general knowledge. Anyway, we're just waiting for both teams to ready up. I haven't had the message yet. The GTV cameraman, by the way, who also requires a shout out, is Rasta Blaster. Glad to see he's also here for this season. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Oh yeah, indeed. So yeah, much thanks to Rasta Blaster. Also, one thing I want to point out that I've noticed already is that Spain have already made a switch, a sub. Although I'm not too sure who they've switched out.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, wait a second.
They brought Tear in, who's obviously a well-known CTF player playing for TKU.
I don't know. You name it.
I believe it was TKU, and I also believe he played for Fidelitas, although I may be wrong on that.
I think you're wrong on that, but
Possibly just TKU then, but Awakened Beasts he may have also played for.
no.
Was that not a Turkish CTF team?
It was Judas and Couture who played for Awakened Beasts.
Yeah, no, I believe Judas did, but I also believe that,
We're talking about Terror, right?
yeah, Tear.
Oh, he didn't play for Awakened Beasts, I'm pretty sure about that.
Oh, right, okay, mistake on my end then.
But still, what did they sub out?
You may have to take a
That-
brief look at your screenshots here.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at them right now. Orbital. Akrog? Is he playing?
Akrog they switched out, yes. Which I believe Akrog hasn't played too much CTF in his career anyway, so it's understandable. I'm
Yeah.
intrigued as to who Turkey will bring in. They brought in ASDDDDA. Whoever that is.
Yeah, it's a well-known Turkish player.
Exactly,
of
the
course.
well-known Asda. Although that's a chain of
we
shopping
will,
centres.
we will expect a lot from him. I hope the GTV cameraman will follow him a lot.
Kashkavat, alright, I can't say I do know him. But oh well. I'm sure he's got a lot of CTF experience to be coming into this match, so...
I was actually hoping Peachy to be here.
Yeah, I was hoping for Peachy to play. You know, I'm sure everybody gets behind and supports Peachy.
Speaking of Peachy, she requested a shout out on our Facebook, so here
Thank
you
you,
go,
Sub.
Peachy.
Peachy is always requesting shoutouts. I'm
Oh,
not
I
gonna
just-
give any.
Hey Vogg, you're just gonna point it out, you know, Sub-Zero just gave me a positive comment, I don't see yours. Just saying.
Yeah,
just saying.
because you were asking for it, man.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sub-Zero, can you give me positive comments about me too, please? I'm sure I'll get one in like 3 minutes.
4 minutes time, I believe, yeah. So yeah.
We are not delayed for the people in Twitch or whatnot.
Are we not?
Yeah, but
oh, okay,
it was in game, so it
Oh, yeah, he did it in
will
game,
take
yeah.
4 minutes.
Yeah, he's gave it in game, so you can see it on the GTV.
But what did you think of any? Because I mean, you guys are strong on player of the match, etc. How did you think Orbital went?
For first map, my player of the match vote is going to be on Destroy. Obviously, he's a very experienced player anyway, and he topped Frag for Spain. But it's not just that; he seemed to be in the right place at the right time. And I know that Destroy, out of anybody in the team, is probably coordinating everything. Even though Bad Boy is the captain, it wouldn't surprise me to see Destroy being the one that making the calls. So.
Okay, my vote's go to Bad Boy. I just really like his playstyle. I think he's a really smart player, and I like his color band because he has the same color band as I.
I'm guessing you like Podolski as well, yeah?
No, it's a little bit too dark this color band. But, Bad Boy, really good job with the color band right here. But I just really like the way Bad Boy plays. I think he's a brilliant player, and he also showed that in the match on Orbital. He made some brilliant flanks.
Yeah, of course. I guess for the
And-
overall player of the match, we'll have to wait until this match is over. And we've just gone live, so
I need to go back to.
indeed you do. And it looks
The
like the first people we're going to be following is Spain. Now, I'm going to briefly mention again, Spain are starting on the more difficult side. Wouldn't be surprised to see them play extremely defensive, you know, and just generally not pulling the red flag too often here. And we see 3 players of Turkey pushing street already.
And they're all dead. Team
dead.
kills are being made.
I'm
Couture forgets-
I'm disappointed that Kento didn't leave that earlier for the double cap. It could leave that open. There you go,
Yeah.
the flag was dropped. Yeah.
I
If
think
he'd have
Couture
got
did
that
a
earlier.
good job on capping the flag, of course, but I think he should have killed Podolski there, and I think he should have made a double cap.
Indeed. And we see Destroy here doing what should be done on this side of the map, and that's holding those balconies. The worst thing for anything to do is have somebody get up behind you on them balconies. It's an easy flag run for the red side. And it looks like, from what I've seen so far, Spain are doing a wonderful job at stopping them from flanking. And as I... Yeah, go on, sorry. After you.
It's a smoke in the GTV service, I guess, because you can't see the other players on the minimap.
Yeah, of
Which is a
course.
shame.
Yeah,
Makes
indeed.
it easier for us as shoutcasters, but well,
We will deal with it, it's no problem. And we see Destroy still holding this balcony here, and yeah, doing a
he
great
doesn't
job.
give him a long spawn, but that was an important kill.
Yeah, indeed.
You don't want to have people in your balcony, like Prime mentioned before.
Exactly. And we see Bad Boy playing Street here. Now, he's pushing quite far up on Street, but here we go, Turkey have pulled the flag once again. And Kento is out of stamina, but nope, he fails with the slide and doesn't manage to get it as quick, but gets the cap nevertheless. And Spain, they're pushing aggressively, top of Street, middle and Camel.
This might be a flag run. I don't think he will make it.
No, he's not going to make it, and I'm going to assume his team aren't in position to support him.
And
We can
this
see
is a-
Destroyer shooting from the top of the street, but he... Oh, Dems has just managed to pick up that flag and go through middle. Can Bad Boy do what's needed? There's 4 Turkish players.
And he shouldn't go out full here. He should have just stayed on that balcony.
Yeah, I think I agree. But he took 2 Turkish players with him, so you can't fault him for that.
Yeah, but they were both short spawn. They gave him both short spawn. And Couture running another flag. This is going to be his third cap of the game already.
He's on his hat-trick, man. Turkey playing a brilliant match here, but as expected it is their map, and they are on the easier side. I don't think we can put Spain out of this already though. I wouldn't be surprised to see Spain pick up a cap or 2 on blue side. They've managed to get close a couple of times, it's just a matter of perfecting their pushes. Their coordination and teamwork seems very, very
I think
strong.
what Spain is doing wrong here, they're pushing a little bit too much. You want to be, you want to go out of your spawn, you want to play aggressive, but what I think, they are just losing positions now and they are getting long spawns. It's
Indeed, and also you did get your comment from Sub-Zero.
thank you.
And you also got told to stop crying, so, you know. But, we see Turkey picking up another cap there. And who was it that picked up the cap? Judas picked it up. So, we got a new flag capper here. But we see Podolski playing Camel. Now, it's strange that they've only got 1 person playing Camel. Now, I don't know if that's because somebody's dead.
I think they have
Or
2 people playing camo. I've seen, I think it was Couture? I'm
Possibly.
not sure.
I think Couture was playing Street. And picking up another flag cap for Judas. Turkey just dominating this easier side of Algers so far.
Yeah, here we have Couture showing up at camo. He's going middle house though. Still not sure what his position is. We'll find out, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. It looks like they're playing 2 street, 2 mid, and then 1 camel. They don't seem to have somebody flanking those balconies anymore. They did in the start, but I'm going to assume they've changed it because they weren't having any luck with Destroyer sitting up there. Great grenade by Dems, who then kills himself with a grenade.
Nah, that's good. You wanna... It's for the guys new to CTF, you wanna kill yourself if a grenade
That
sometimes.
was a huge mistake from Spain there. I don't know whether you noticed,
Yeah, I
but
saw it.
I believe it was Tear needed a kill and he started cooking a nade as he needed a kill. Got killed by Cantina. Cantina picked up the flag and walked over the nade. Poor communication and teamwork there. Could have easily been a cap for Spain and then they threw that away. I'm sure they're going to be disappointed
5-0,
themselves. It's definitely not unbeatable. I mean, we still got Spain to play red side, so there's no doubt that they could do much the same. But they're picking up the 6th cap. They're
But
keeping...
averaging 1 cap a minute, that's really, really good.
Indeed, if they can come out of this with 10 flags for red side, that's very, very good. Judas picking this flag up slightly late. I'm not sure if he's going to get out here.
Oh, and this
He
is
does,
a
but
great
red flag's
movement.
missing.
He knew that there was somebody at camo. That's good stuff. Judas right there.
Indeed, they know where the flag is, and Destroy is running
behind
back
you.
in the
Yeah.
blue spawn. We may see just a stalemate here. We may not see any movement from either team. I don't think Turkey are going to be as worried about returning the flag as Spain are.
Well, this is gonna help Spain to slow the game down at least. as well.
Yeah, but of course it helps them to slow it down, and maybe they can, close to that hot potato, they can reposition themselves to get an advantage. But we see somebody pushing over the balcony here, but he doesn't know where the flag is. He had so much time to get in there, but he did not know the position of the flag. So yeah, it looks like Spain are currently moving out. I don't know if they're going to take the flag with them. And they're trying to position themselves to get the best...
Oh, it was a return there.
Return! They must have, maybe they moved out too early. They gave
And we should see
Team Turkey a chance to get this
pretty
back.
soon.
I think they're
nobody
playing this
took the
smart.
flag.
No, I think they're
Nobody
playing
took
this
the
smart.
flag.
Kentor's low. Yeah, but Kentor was low. I think they're playing this smart and not... they're possibly waiting for the spawns before they pushed it.
Oh, they're
I mean,
waiting.
did they
they're
still
waiting
haven't got
really
the
long,
cap.
to say the least.
And they end up with the cap. So overall, they came out of that very, very good. They wasted a minute of time and took a cap for it. But Spain picked up the flag. Cantina, did he get away? Bad boy, that was a terrible kill.
That's
That was
big mistake.
unfortunate. Another huge mistake by Spain. That's 2 caps they've thrown away. Extremely disappointing. And bad boy, I don't know what that was. We'll just ignore that for now. But Spain have
try
got the
our
flag.
best to-
Can they get away with it? They may
Yeah,
have got their
this
first
is-
cap.
Yeah,
Tear picking
well
up
done.
the first cap for Spain. And you know, any caps on the blue side are beneficial because it doesn't affect the game too much. But you know, a cap is a cap.
And a
especially
6
on the more
points
difficult
difference
side.
it's really doable on Algers.
Yeah, but we're seeing Cash here. He's sitting in that position behind the box. It's not used too often, but if a player on Street, especially with G36, can get there, there's no doubt they're going to put a lot of damage on, if not kills, as Cash did. So, and he ended up getting away with the flag as well. Did he end up dropping his Kevlar? I didn't see it.
I can see it. No.
And they've got the relay here. They picked up another one. Oh, they might get a third. There could be 3 flags in a row.
That's really strong.
Oh, they were going for the 4th, and it was
Almost.
unfortunate. Cantina picking up the kill there to deny it. But here we see the 10 flags from Turkey, which is exactly what they needed to do, I think. I believe Turkey did more than enough there.
Yeah,
And
they're
is it still-
averaging 1.2 caps a minute now, if my
Thank
math
you
is
for-
correct.
Indeed, Vogg, thank you for that math. I would check on a calculator, but I don't have one nearby.
I'm actually
So
not
I'll
sure
take
if
your
that's
word
correct.
for it. Anyway, we see Podolski doing what he's been doing all game. He's holding... I haven't seen Podolski pick up the flag once. I've seen him be very, very defensive on...
Yeah, but
Oh,
on the red
speaking of
side,
which, he's pushing.
on the red side, you don't want to lose camo. What you want to do, you want to always have, you always want to have 1 at camo if possible, because if you lose camo, it will at least take you like 2, maybe 3 waves to get it back.
Indeed, indeed. Camel, that box in Camel makes it a prime spot to sit in. But Bad Boy making a run here, but there's no support from his team. And Team Turkey get the return. And we see
Team
Dems
kills,
and
come on, team kills.
Dem needs a kill, and it just didn't happen. Dems is... I'm going to say this is an out 4. I don't see unless Dems sits right back. He's out for more than 7 seconds there. That was poor teamwork from Spain. I think that's the 3rd major mistake they've made. Whilst Turkey haven't got a cap from this, you know, it's still... It's not something a well-oiled team should be doing. And then they're booting his teammate. I mean, Spain are just going downhill here. Luckily, they're
Yeah.
not giving away any more caps, and they're picking up... Oh, no, Dems dropped it up as soon as he picked it up, but they're not
sure
giving
where
away any
Bad
more
Boy is
flags.
going here.
I think Spain have started playing extremely defensive. I mean, they've lost 10-1 here on this side. They know that, and I think they're trying to avoid making it any worse. I mean, the less flags they allow Turkey to take, the
That's what they should
easier
have
it
been
is.
doing in the start of the map. They were too aggressive
Yeah,
in the beginning, and that's why they lost flags.
that was some great shooting by Dempsey. If he can get the last kill, oh, wonderful D shot. He's got 5 seconds and no stamina. He's gonna make it? Is he gonna make it?
Yeah,
No, he got
Oh,
blocked!
yeah.
Oh my god, that was almost a
He made it.
huge mistake by Spain. But we see Turkey winning 10-2, which is no surprise that they've won the half. I mean, it's a red-sided map, as everybody knows. Red side's by far the easier side. But it surprises me that Turkey managed to pick up a 10-2 without taking control of the balcony. It's very, very rare. They seem to play 2 mid, 2 street, and then they have Podolski holding on camel, which I've never really seen any teams do before. It's surprising.
Yeah, you could be right there. I'm not sure about how what their positions were on the map, but they played really aggressive on streets. That's for sure.
Yeah, indeed. I believe they at least had 2 pushing street, and they also had Cash Caval with the G36, and I'm sure there was more than that one time we saw when he was behind that box putting pressure on them. It seems the GTV may have gone to sleep here, so we're not watching too much, but I'm sure that'll be fixed. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
So I'm sure Spain are talking through tactics here. I'm sure Turkey are doing much the same. Turkey, I believe, can afford to be quite defensive here. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe them play a 3 or 4 man sitting back.
I would be really defensive if I was Turkey. You got an 8 points lead. That's really, it should be enough versus any opponent, really.
Yeah, indeed. I mean,
Black Widow connected.
Could be a sub here.
Oh, that's Peachy. Actually, I'm pretty sure.
Is it? Oh, then possibly Turkey could bring. Peachy is obviously a defender.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's Peachy. So, and Peachy's a very good G36 player, and obviously a well-known defender for. Is it US she's currently playing for, or in tribe?
Yes.
7 will have to.
US.
Oh, is she okay? So US it is. I believe she's played for both, though, right?
Yeah, when US was inactive, she played for Intribe, but
all right, fair
her
enough.
main team is US.
All right, cool.
It still is, and it always will be.
Just rubbing that one in, are you? Cash Caval was sitting S1 out. I thought Cash Caval was very neutral, maybe. He seemed to not push too often. I believe he only touched the flag once, and obviously it resulted in a cap. But it was weird that they're sitting him out of any player they have. I would have possibly seen them maybe sitting TSU out or Podolski, because I don't think they need to be so defensive on camel.
Chu is their captain, so he's probably just telling Kashkafal to sub because he doesn't want to do it himself, but you never know. Well, it's interesting what Turkey and Spain are going to do here on this map.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a very, very aggressive Spain side here. Obviously, 8 caps down, and 8 caps in 10 minutes on red side's not a difficult figure. We saw that. Maybe I shouldn't mention the other games, but we did. It's been seen before, and you know, I've seen. I believe there was a game a while back when I hate to bring this up if Aya is watching. I believe DNF lost to possibly Ace, maybe like 40-0 on red side. So just red side alone, I think overall it was about 60-0 or something, or 64 or something like that. It was a couple of seasons back, but nonetheless, it was a huge scoreline. So obviously, 8 caps is nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it should be enough, but yeah, well, it's sure is doable for Spain here.
It really does depend on how Turkey play, whether it'll be enough. If Turkey do play as I suggested, maybe 3 or 4 on defense, then I can see it being enough.
I'm expecting Spain to flank a lot.
Yeah. And we're live also, so which I believe we just saw. Dems is heavily pushing early on corner, and Turkey seem to be just sitting back in their spawn. Good mates, they are. Turkey are playing.
All of them were just. This is going to work for the first few rounds, but this is not going to work for very long.
I very much agree. I've tried playing this tactic before, and you know, you can hold it for 2 minutes, but after that, you know, you tend to sort of start falling apart. People lose focus. Although saying that, Turkey have come out of nowhere and picked up a flag here. They could actually get a cap. Wonderful play by TSU.
Really nice. And he's going back to his defensive position.
Exactly.
Again.
I think completely caught Spain off guard there. Spain didn't expect, you know, any aggression from Turkey after seeing that original wave. And TSU taking full advantage of that, and as a result getting a cap.
Ooh, Podolski playing really good here. He needs a team kill and he gets it from Judas. Judas is taking the camo position in the meanwhile. Chu is taking the flag, and it's gonna be another cap here.
Spain are just getting ripped apart here. I hate to
And
say it, but
We were talking about subbing out to that's. Wow, I'm glad
yeah,
they did
I'm
not.
glad they didn't. I'm sure they're glad they didn't as well. It's surprising that Turkey have done so much. I mean, obviously Spain need to be aggressive. There's no doubts about that. But they seem to be going about it all in the wrong way. They've
And
got
just taking the
nobody.
flag. Oh. Podolski
Yeah.
trying to delay the defenders, but he should focus on returning the flag and. Well, what's happening is hot potato situation.
Just switching
now.
the flag, indeed.
Dems has a 999.
Ah, has he?
Ooh, yeah. I hope they notice soon.
No, he's
Oh, yep.
here. He's there. He's moving, right?
I don't think so.
I just saw Dems moving. Oh,
you,
he's
you
mostly
can see
walking
him
in a straight
right
line.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, he was walking in a straight line. I've got you.
Oh, but
Well-
Turkey in a good position to return the flag here, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, Ter can see on the left side of his screen. I mean, I'm on 90 FOV and I can see it, so I'm sure Ter can. Left side of his screen, you can see. I don't know who that is. Kenta? Yeah, Kenta.
Couture, you mean?
Kenta, Kenta. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't know if we're going to see a switch for Dems here or whether they're going to just wait for him to come back.
So. I think they will wait because Dems is. Well, he might be their only CTF player. Their real CTF player.
Well, I believe when I was playing for 5150 in FTWGEL, Dems actually played for us in non-wave CTF. We had the joy of playing 25-minute halves of Subway in non-wave CTF. It was the most wonderful memory of FTWGL League. Funny enough, we also dropped to capture the flag after that game. It was awful. We see Dems returning here. I wouldn't be surprised to see the original one kicked.
I'm sure that's
Maybe
going
just
to happen.
some, yeah, indeed. Maybe just some. There you go, bad boy calling for it. Maybe just some internet issues or something. Oh yeah, indeed. I don't think he needed to shout it, but
Yeah, no need to be mad.
did they just kick the wrong one? They've just kicked
No.
the wrong one.
They didn't.
Yes, they have. So he's just reconnected. They
Oh.
kicked the wrong one.
Okay, that's
Maybe a bit of banter coming out of Turkey there. I don't know. There we go. They got the right one that time.
If they did it on purpose, that's a good troll.
Well, I still, yeah, indeed, it's very good troll.
We can see Turkey apologizing. And
Yeah, indeed. But indeed, as you said, I see, I believe two, I can't see, I've got to wait till they go back around, but I believe we got two Turkish players pushing into TS, okay, Su isn't, no, okay, maybe not, there's only,
the
Kenta.
cameraman is switching a little bit too fast for me.
Yeah, it's only Kenta that's, there, and I'm sure Dems is going to pick him off here. I mean, Dems has got the advantage of just rejoining, and there we go, he didn't even get a hit,
Oh.
Ter picked him up.
There it is.
I find it strange that Turkey are the ones being so aggressive. Here we go, we see Bad Boy, that's what I was expecting. We see Bad Boy pushing through here for the flag. And it's a
Oh, that's
hot
the
potato, oh, it's a bug.
It's the bug.
Unfortunate for both teams, there was the bug there. Nothing we can do about that, it's same with the game itself,
Apparently,
unfortunately.
both teams don't have really a lot of experience. Because if you play this game a lot, then you know that's going to happen after a timeout.
I'll be honest, I didn't know it, and I'm not exactly a great CTF player, but you know, I
didn't
do
think
dabble
about
in it.
but, yeah, as soon as it happened, I was like, ah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, indeed. I'm still amazed at Turkey's playstyle. Why are they being so aggressive? Don't get me wrong, it's working for them, but we see Peachy taking a standard spot here.
I think
Getting
that
taken out by Beretta.
Turkey is playing really smart. They have like a lot of people staying back, and then one, I think it is two, was the one flanking, and he's
Picked up 2 flags from
whenever
here, so-
he's in a good position, then they're moving out and trying to get kills. I think that's their strategy.
Indeed, I mean, I dislike the way Spain are playing. I mean, it's been 3 minutes now and they picked up 1 cap and lost 2. They're being far too aggressive when there's no need to be. I get that Turkey are playing defensive, but, you know, the simple solution to that is, you know, just flank. They've had nobody flanking. I believe Bad Boy was attempting to do it, but was having no luck with it. And is this
you're
flag going to
right.
get returned? The flag did get returned.
And this
but yeah,
should be a
they-
cap too. Yeah, it's gonna be an easy cap.
Indeed, Sue again, but always have stamina. Is he going to get it? Yeah, of course he's going to get the cap.
It's gonna
It's
be his first cap.
3rd cap in a row as his hat trick. Once again, we see Peachy taking a very defensive block. Podolski holding holding Camel again, which is of course no surprise. But Peachy's lost balcony, and I didn't realise that. And what's that? Is that 4 down? That's 4 down, isn't it?
That's what.
Or 5 down. Indeed, flank. They need to get that flank. But they've made a mess of it. They haven't got the flag out there, and they've lost another potential cap chance.
Camel didn't push up while Destroyer was taking the flag.
Indeed, but a good run there from Cantina and very good cover by Dems. I'm disappointed at the lack of follow from Dems, but you know, they got the cap from that. And they still have 5 minutes, so they have plenty of time to make this cap or recover the deficit.
And
the
Shoot
Turkey
taking the
once
flag again, and they're going out for
And they've got the cap.
maybe taking one more out for, and he does. Reloading his G36, watching his own flag. No, he decides to go for the flag, and
Great
Oh,
shooting, but he's out
great
long
hits.
himself. He should have. I don't think he can get out of this. Yeah.
he should have just gone middle or camel. But
Indeed,
still a
indeed.
Really nice attempt. Good reading of the game, but he just didn't expect somebody to be in that
Of course,
window.
of course. And especially with, I believe Peachy was still alive, so it's not something you feel the need to check. Great shooting by Peachy, and overall great defending by Turkey. I mean, they're not allowing Spain a break here. No matter what Spain are doing, they just can't seem to get that flag out of there. And they're at a 5-2 deficit. It's just getting worse. I mean, the overall scores are what? Is that 15-4?
Oh,
They've
and
gone from
Judas
leading-
showing how strong the G36 is on long range.
Of course.
Just gets naded here, and Dems does manage to get him out for Camel. This might be a advantage for Spain, as they did pick up the flag, and this should be... Oh, it's gonna be close.
No, Kento in position to deal with that, but
And
Destroyer
that
picks
nade
it up,
is
but
gonna kill him.
Dems made a
Oh.
terrible grenade. I'm going to expect to see a team kill on Dems here, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Destroy taking him out.
Took a while. And
Indeed.
that was a team kill on Turkey side. Was
Did
that in
Pud-
time?
Did he just get Peachy out long? I believe he
so,
may have just
yeah,
taken
he did.
Peachy out long.
We'll see Turkey.
But
sitting back,
Sufi
but-
sticking to his guns. He's just going round. He's doing what he's doing. Almost mentioned something I shouldn't have there. But he's playing a very
Yeah,
brilliant way, I'm gonna say. I mean, he's flanking straight round the back of the spawn and moving in the 7-second mark, maybe a little bit earlier.
I want to say that Su is playing really good, but I also want to mention that Spain is just playing really stupid. If you're not going to check your flank, well, you can expect this.
No, that's what I said in the beginning. I mean, I know they're at a deficit and I know they're losing, and they now need what? I believe, is it 9 flags to even draw the map? But
Yeah.
it's strange. I mean, they're sending 5 people on attack here, and they've got nobody watching that flag.
It's just a
and, you
lack
know,
of experience here.
Exactly. 5 times now they've been caught out of position, and Turkey have been able to, you know, pull a flag.
That's an unusual nade right there. That's like,
Indeed.
oh, where is he going? They know he's there. And I
Indeed they
expect
do.
somebody to slide in, like, right now? Maybe? No? Not yet?
Maybe they don't know who's there.
Then there's some really bad communication.
This
on
is
Spain's
very
side.
bad communication. He's just been, okay, I get that they went camel there, but he was just allowed to get out with that flag. And Su went and picked the flag back up and put Cantina very, very low. And here we see Spain, they're making an attempt to... Sorry, Vogg, I just set you off there, didn't I? I apologise for that.
Oh, no.
But
I'm sorry, I was yawning.
yeah, no, I yawned just before you, so it's fine. Spain just picked up another cap and the flag's in... Oh, but Peachy picking up a kill. I was going to say the flag's in a very, very good spot for Spain. They don't have to go all the way around this corner. Peachy going for the return. But Bad Boy stopping the return. If Spain can push this, they may just be able to stop the cap here. But no, the G36
That's some
shooting was
interesting
far too
stuff.
strong.
And Su's playing without a helmet.
Yeah, Su's bleeding from the head.
Yeah.
I don't know what he got shot with to bleed from the head. Maybe an MP5? Possibly a Beretta?
Beretta? No, Beretta is one.
Dems was running
That
with
shot one
Beretta,
kill.
wasn't he? Is it? Then I have no idea what he got shot with. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We see Bad Boy now doing what they should have done earlier. Although he's not having much luck with it, they should have been taking
Yeah,
this
he
balcony.
He flanked way too early. You should wait for your team members to get close to the flag.
Also, they
There's
need to
no
keep
way
an
you're
idea
gonna
on.
take it at 9 seconds.
Of course.
Cantina making a nice run, gets shot. Will this be a return? And no, not yet.
It might possibly be though. Judas, wonderful shooting with
There you
G36,
go.
allowing them to lock down that flag.
You need to go in.
Bad
you need
Boy's
to go.
going for the return.
Oh, look at
awful
this thing.
shooting,
It
I'm
went up to
disappointed.
200.
It's an unfortunate time for lag, but even so, that was terrible. Regardless, we see here Turk. The strange thing is, every time Spain are pushing for a frag, every time they pick it up, Su is just coming around behind them and picking
Yeah,
the flag
look.
up himself.
Destroy is flanking right now, and you can immediately see that they're picking up caps.
But it's too little, too late. I mean, they can relay as many flags as they want now. Unless they're making 2 seconds flag caps per flag, they can't do this. They've been left with 20 seconds left, and it's only now they're getting into their element and starting to realise what they should have been doing.
Yeah, it's a shame they only realize now.
Yeah,
Because-
as I said, it was too little, too late. It's
Because
unfortunate for Team Spain, but
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they did make 6 caps and they only needed 8, so
Yeah, but
they
they are
defended a
unfortunately
little
allowed.
bit better,
Yeah,
and it could have been really, really close. It's a shame.
indeed.
They
And
didn't.
Turkey take that game 17-8. It's a
Good game being called.
great
Good
win
game
by
it
Turkey.
was. Yeah.
obviously benefit to them is that it was their map, but even so, it was a brilliant win for them. And overall, I believe that puts a draw for that. So 2 points per team.
Are we going to have an interview? I don't know actually.
I don't know. I haven't been in contact with the Spain or Turkish players, so I'm not too sure.
We didn't prepare anything for this match. It was like really last minute for us, but
Yeah,
I
indeed.
don't know. Does 7 of 9 know more about it? Maybe?
Well, I've just been looking if I can find Dems, but Dems is not on IRC, so or at least not in my regular channels. Let's just leave it at this. I mean, I think 5 shoutcasts is enough. Okay.
Yeah, indeed. I can possibly get hold of them if you want. I mean, I'm speaking to Tara at the moment. So.
Whatever you want. I mean, it's your show.
Well, I'll leave it down to Vogg. If Vogg wants to do an interview of both the winners, or they both drew, so it's not really a matter of winner or loser. If he wants to do an interview, I'm more than happy to.
I'm kind of interested in what Spain thinks about this. Yeah, let's have a short interview with Dems maybe if possible, and if he's not there, then we'll just leave it. But
Yeah, I mean, Bad Boy was on IRC and he literally logged off 2 minutes or a second after that game finished, unfortunately.
So let's take a look if we can get Dems in here within a short amount of time.
Sure. Okay.
Indeed, I shall do my best. And
Well,
Vogg,
how
did you
about
wanna
you
try-
guys first note the man of the match, etc.
Will do, will do.
Okay,
Uh,
well,
I'm just bringing up the screenshots here.
I actually want to Kentor. I want to give that to. I believe TS wasn't great for him. I did believe he second top fragged maybe, but on CTF he came into his element. I think he played brilliantly the first half and the second half.
You're completely right. There was second
Yeah.
top frag on TS, and on GTF he was top fragging the first half, and the second half I don't know because the players disconnected before the screenshot was taken.
I don't believe he top fragged second half, but I believe
That's-
he possibly was third. But even so, for
it's-
me, that's going to be my man of the match vote. I think in the
Yeah.
first half he was the catalyst to Turkey taking them captures. He took the first 3, and he pushed his team forwards to get the rest. So.
Yeah, I
And-
just want to mention it's not allowed to leave before the screenshot is taken. But both Spain and Turkey did it. But guys, that's not allowed. Just for everybody, reminder: don't do it. Because well, you have to send them up to, and they will be checked by Clanbase admins. Also, I think Dems was playing a good game on CTF. He was, he was being good turret. Dems can get up to 30 accuracy. That's crazy.
Was he actually up that high?
I don't know. I didn't know. You're not able to check it with GDV, but Dems has an amazing accuracy and.
Okay, right. I was speaking to Care, and I've got Bad Boy incoming. Obviously, Bad Boy is the captain of Team Spain anyway, so...
Oh, even better, maybe.
Exactly. Just waiting for him to connect to IRC, and then I shall get in here. What about Turkey? I mean, maybe we could speak to Peachy and get one of them to come across.
Couture speaks good English, as far as I know. Maybe we can get a hold of Couture.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely an option.
No clue where I can find him, though. If somebody does, then please mention it in the Twitch TV chat. Because I see Judas here. I'll just woo him. Maybe I can fight Couture this way.
Yeah, indeed. I believe Bad Boy is incoming now, so we should have hold of him in 2 minutes' time. Vogg, obviously, I don't have questions set up for this, so...
No, neither have I, but, well, we'll come up with something, I'm sure.
Well, I'll go on the basis of our old ones.
Exactly.
Bad Boy had one request, that we speak slowly.
Will do. How do you... No, we're not going to troll him. Did you gave him the IP, right?
Yeah, he's here. He's in TeamSpeak.
Ah, okay. If you can move him, Seven.
I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Public chat room. Good evening, Bad Boy.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
Well, fine, because we knew that we were going to lose the CTF, because
Alright, fair enough.
yeah, we don't have a CTF team, just two experienced player playing CTF throughout the whole season, so our skill in CTF is just increasing, but at the moment it's just mid-high. You know, I couldn't say that we have a level to play a CTF versus a strong team has attacking CTF, I think.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, what did you think about Orbital? Did Orbital go alright?
Yeah, I think we did what we were looking to do. Like, we knew that they were going to push at the beginning very strongly, and we tried to just I don't know how to say that. You have
to adapt.
to hold them, to hold their rouge in astronaut.
Yeah.
And
Turkey
so
was
on.
playing really aggressive.
Yeah,
It
at the
was-
beginning.
I think you
were
could see
against-
they were CTF players.
Yeah, that's because that is why, because we knew that they were going to rush in the first rounds, and then they were trying to keep the advantage. But well, we tried to manage the rushes, and then just when we drew 10 minutes, I think, in the game, we started to push a little bit, and we got the victory in there.
Yeah, it was a nice game. Drawing this match, where does it put you? I mean, in the group.
I don't know. I think that we will be in the mid-table, and well, we'll fight for the second or third position for the group, because
Yeah.
well, I think it is going to be very difficult, because Australia is really strong, and you have the pin thing with us. Europeans is so difficult to play with 200 pins. So, and then I think the favorite is the Netherlands. So we will try to fight to go to the playoffs, but it will be very difficult for us, I think.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, I'm currently looking at your group, and your next match is actually against the Netherlands. And obviously, we got both Vogg and Seven here. So,
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
what I have to be careful with this question, because obviously you probably don't want to give anything away. But is there anything you're going to change in terms of preparation, in terms of I'm not going to say map, because obviously that's giving stuff away, but preparing for the map, is there anything you'll change
You mean for the next match?
for your next match against Netherlands? Yeah.
Well, we have been thinking about what we can do versus them, and we have a surprise for them. But
No.
let's see. But I think that tomorrow it will be published, so the advantage will be 0. So
Yeah.
You will see tomorrow, but we have
I think you have to post it tonight by 12 o'clock, if I'm
In
not
in,
mistaken.
incoming
yeah.
Subterra bomb.
No. I can assure that we are not going to play bomb mode, but
Subterra CTF.
yeah, of course we will choose CTF.
Oh well, there you go. So you got a little bit of advantage there, Vogg.
That's no
Um,
problem. I'm a great CTF player.
Indeed.
CTF.
You know, we have a small surprise for them, but anyway, I think it will be hard for them because what we are going to do is something that we have already trained in past seasons, so maybe.
Oh, I already know what it is.
Yeah.
Algers Team Survivor. I'm sure.
No,
No, it's not?
No.
Oh,
you,
okay.
you will get it.
He's already told you it'll be CTF. Anyway, Bad Boy, on to the next question. I am looking at your group, and your game, Australia, you play against in the second to last week. Then in your last week, you have Slovakia. What position are you actually aiming for in the group? Obviously, the top 3 go through.
Yeah.
I mean, what is your aim of this group?
We know that if we want to pass to the playoffs, we have to. We assume that it is so difficult to win even a part of the game versus the Netherlands, that I think that we have to. If we win Australia, that I think that we can manage with some strategies, different things, but if we don't win that match, we will need next week a draw versus the Netherlands. So if we lose that match versus the Netherlands next week, it will be everything in preparation versus Australia, because we will have to win there. So I don't know. I think that we are 4 strong countries here, and one is going to be out, and we will just try to not be the one that is left.
Yeah, fair enough. Vogg, do you have anything to add?
Oh, I'm looking forward to your surprise.
Group of dead, YOLO.
I
Let's
just
see.
want to tell you, really well played on Orbital, and I'm really big fan of you. I love
Wait.
your game style.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I've got to say that myself. I was watching Orbital, and Turkey was so aggressive throughout. And credit where credit Drew's, guys. You held that, and you did very well. So good games, and I look forward to watching the next one, especially when it's between you and Vogg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be difficult, I think, and funny because I know Karhum and Belarus and 7 of 9 and Ryujin, so it will be a funny game, I think.
Yeah, indeed. Especially, obviously, you guys know each other well, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot more in friendly environment.
Yeah, but our group is the most difficult one, I think. So it will be difficult for everyone to go through this playoff, except for the Holland, that I think that it will be.
Wow,
really easy for them.
everybody's really building up Holland. I've been noticing that the
7.
whole time.
I
I
love
said that to you as well, man. I said that Holland have one of the strongest teams in
But seriously, our team is nothing compared to 2 years ago. Nothing.
Yeah, but
Hey,
but look at
hey.
other teams.
Oh,
I
come
mean,
on, Vogg.
You got to look at it, 7. I mean, 2 years ago, UK had like Slicey, we had Nismo, we had Elu, we had a good team. Look at us now. We're a mess.
Anyway, I think
We got this Cokes,
Ryujin-
guys. Who is that?
Ryujin can win a match from himself.
I no, but
you saw that
that
with Glory.
I
He
would
won
agree with you there. I completely agree with you there. I'm not saying that we
Yeah.
have a bad team. I'm just saying that our team.
Yeah, it's not
yeah.
as good as
Exactly.
last season's.
If
Yeah.
Ryujin isn't sleeping at the time of the match, then
Yeah.
Shout
I
out to
know that
Ryujin.
history. I know that history.
well,
Anyway,
I'm looking
but-
forward to our match. And thanks for this interview, Bad
Yeah,
Boy.
indeed. I have nothing
Yeah,
else to
okay.
add. I'm not too sure about 7, but
No.
nope. Then yeah, Bad Boy. Thank you very much. Good games,
You're welcome.
and have a good evening.
Okay, thank you. You too. Bye bye.
What about Turkey? Did anybody manage to get into contact with them, or?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't even try. I mean, you guys should have contacted me. Otherwise, I mean, solid. it's late
no
enough.
problem. Yeah, I just got a rather offensive message from Cokes. Obviously, he didn't like the bit of banter.
Oh well. We shoutcasted now from 12 o'clock in the morning or afternoon to 12 o'clock at night. Of course, there was a break of 3 hours in between there, but I think we've done a good job.
Yeah, indeed.
It's,
Got to give credit to you there, man. Surviving the whole day. Fair play to you.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it again.
I'm happy with shoutcasting this evening. I don't think I could have played, not after what was it, about 3 hours of free for all.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Indeed it
Anyway, not going to do it again. Hope you all enjoyed it anyway. And we'll do it. We'll have some demos coming your way during this week as well, because of course a lot of other great matches have been played. In fact, one is being played at the moment. Portugal versus, what was it? Venezuela?
Venezuela, yeah.
I just heard that is actually a very interesting match.
I'm looking at it.
It
Venezuela
is?
have a very, very good team. I mean, they have a bad reputation, but their players are pretty good.
Yeah. So we're going to shut this stream off. One last song to end it, but we hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget, I'm just going to list them all. Follow us on Facebook, like us or subscribe on YouTube. Also follow us here on Twitch. If you have spare money on your PayPal account, feel free to donate. Also now follow us on Twitter, because I've been using that pretty much the whole evening now. Since we did have a couple of 100 or followers or not, or something like that there. And also, well, of course, if you still want to sign up for the Urban Zone League, you have 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Oh, God.
5 minutes to join. Let me see how many people have...
I also have one thing to add to that. There's one more thing you need to do. Make sure everybody goes onto IRC and messages 7 of 9 telling him he's done a great job.
No thanks, but you can put that on the Facebook. We'd appreciate that. Anyway, about the sign-ups for Urban Zone, Team Survivor League, 132 clans, CTF... Well, it's a sexy number, but that's all. 69. Bomb 73.
Oh, so childish.
I know, but it's kind of sad to see CTF dying slowly. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. The divisions will be posted probably Wednesday or Thursday, and then you have got time to arrange your Vogg, I hate you. Arrange your matches. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. One last song and one last advertisement. Good night, everybody.
Have a good evening, guys.
Good evening, bye.